I could ask you to live with me. Are you serious? Why not? Why
Hey
not?
everybody!
Okay, I've got a carton of milk in my
What is going on? Hold on, let me turn this down. I am watching Friends on Netflix because why not? I wanted to come live for a lot of reasons. Bear with me. I'm trying to pull up my link here to send it off to Miss Maya. So tonight, I am making my homemade bath bombs. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if it's in frame, but this is my lemongrass bath bomb. My mixture was not quite right, unfortunately, and so I decided to go ahead and just leave this like it is. We got a couple more. Bear with me here. I'm going to message Maya here. I'm going to call her up and be like, I'm live, so you can come see me. I have a couple of bags here. I made one for my fiance's brother's fiance. It's breaking really bad. Again, it was really the mixture was really weird, but this is mainly another shape I did. I'm not sure how well it's going to work because the mixture was a little off. I have another one for his mother, but I'm not going to touch that one. Let's see. We are going to call Maya on the phone and be like, Maya. So I'm making my second option. As you can see, my laundry bag, but ignore that. Hello. Okay. So I will be making my secret tonight. I'm making it for my fiance and hooking him up because I love to do that. And make sure that he has stuff to use in the bath to make it feel soft. And okay. She didn't answer. That's a they're not dry, but I'm making my baking. I'll show you. It's my baking soda bath mix that I use. So I use baking soda. I use awesome little essential oils. This one is lemongrass. I have lemongrass. I have orange, sweet orange, and eucalyptus is what I have. And I am hoping to have enough to make 3 more mixtures. This is going to be my orange. So I am going to, well, not my orange. This is going to be my lemongrass. So that's got the orange color to the water, but it's going to be okay. I don't remember if I put that in here. I did, but we're going to add a little bit more. So all you need is baking soda, food coloring. I use regular food coloring. I don't have my soap colorant. And I'm also using my essential oils. So for my lemongrass, it is yellow. It looks so weird. The orange and yellow always look the same until you mix it up. So I mix everything in a bottle like this. And I'm going to use my scoop here. This is a half scoop. So we're going to put 1 cup out here. I think that's all I have left. I was kind of hoping I'd have more. So we're going to put 2 scoops out here. We're going to break that up really fast. And once this gets moisture on it, it's going to break up a lot better. You can sift this, but you ain't gotta. Okay, that's all that I have left, so I can't use my green one anymore. Anyways, so you're going to pull it out. I have it on my desk over here. It's completely clean. And hold on, that is Maya. She's like, sorry, she missed my call. Go, I'm live. Anyways, so I'm going to take my mixture and I'm going to go ahead and fan this down. I have this on my desk where I work at. It has been cleaned with bleach. So this is what I do. And this keeps my skin very, very soft. It brightens it and lightens it naturally. And you put this in to, I'm breaking it up. I want to put a hole, okay, like right here in the center. And what this does in your bath, you're going to drop these into the bath. And I'll show you what they're going to look like. We're using an egg to shape this today because it's Easter, coming up to Easter. We're going to pour a good amount in here in the middle. I know that looks like pee, doesn't it? Like someone who doesn't drink enough water. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Okay, so we're just going to fold this in and let the liquid be absorbed by the substance here. And then we're going to push down. And see, I'm pushing it through. Now, this is my lemongrass. And the good thing about this is that when this dries, you can use this as a loose substance, okay? Or you can use it like I'm going to today. And I'll show you what it looks like as a loose substance. I have some sweet orange over here that's already been pre-done. And so this is really what it looks like after it's dry. Is that, no, this is, yeah, this is the orange, I think. Heck, I don't remember. Is it the orange? It may be the lemongrass. Hold on. Yeah, it's the lemongrass. I'm sorry. So that's what it looks like when it's dry. But I want a lot of color in this. So I'm going to, again, build a little spot here. And all this depends on what you want. So I'm going to fill that up there. Now it's, as you can see, it's kind of absorbing. So now we're just going to take that isn't done and bring it in all the way around so it can absorb, and we're going to push down in a saw motion. And that's going to push through, and that's going to break it up and absorb it all. So there's no liquid running. So as you notice, my rings are off. So now I'm just going to go through. Oops. This is a very soft mixture until it dries. And this takes a good, depending on how much liquid you use and where you live. If you live in a place like me, where it's, right now it's kind of cool outside. Okay. Kind of cool means it's really, really cool. It's like, I think it's 50. And you want it to be able to, it's kind of like making a bath bomb. Okay, so you want it to be like a wet, sandy, Play-Doh. You want it to hold its form. So you can do this holding its form. Now, this, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of this just so I don't waste it. Because what's going to happen, oh no, what's going to happen is it's going, as you can see, it's absorbing and disappearing. Okay, it's going to make it kind of runny, which means this is going to have time to dry. And by tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, when I go to my fiance's house, it's going to be way better. So this is more like it. This is what I like it to do, to hold its form. See? Okay, so I'm going to take my awesome little egg shape here, as you can tell here. and it's holding its form, and we're going to push it down just like we would with a bath bomb. Okay. Then I'm going to take some of my orange over here and place on top. Now, what I do here to press it down firm, I overfill it. We're going to make a little spot here in the center. We're going to push it down, moving that excess over there, keeping that form, rolling it around, and that's just going to smooth that out. Now, I sell these. This is something that I've done for me for many years. It's my secret. And so I'm just going to tap this egg. Okay. We're going to test this and make sure that it's loose enough by flipping it over. And you can see it being lifted. Over here, it needs to be tapped on a little bit more. And it's coming out very, very slowly. And there you go. So now I'm going to, because of the fact that it's a little wet, I'm going to use the fork. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm just going to slide it across and out of the way. So since we did yellow on that one first, we're going to put a little of the orange down in here. Right here. It's like halfway. And then we're going to go over here to the Play-Doh texture. So each one is a different texture, which I love when it's a different texture because it gives it a different look. Now you can add glitter to these. You don't have to. And each one of these are a therapeutic scent. So fragrance. So the lemongrass, really good to ease tension. And this is stress relief, as well as the eucalyptus helps with stress relief and muscle release.
We'll discuss it in the morning.
So as you can see, it's not lifting from the side. So that just means to kind of, we're just going to spin it, spin it.
Okay, it was my idea, but I don't feel good about it. We're switching back. Right now. No, we're not. We're not leaving. Well, you're going to have to leave sometime because you both have jobs. And as soon as you
There we go.
switching it back, there's nothing you can do to stop.
So we're going to move this over here to the side. And now I wish I had enough, I really do, of the green, because I only did 2 of the green. I do a 3-tone, but I have no more baking soda. I can't do it. So I'm just going to scoop this up here. And again, this is my own. I've never seen anyone else do this. Like, this is not bath bombs, okay? We have no citric acid in this, as you guys can tell from seeing me just pour it straight out of the baking powder or baking soda box that I had. You can tell that only baking powder or soda. Baking powder and soda, always mix those two up. And this is something I've done since I was little. I use it on my teeth. I use it in my bath. You can add Epsom salts to these. I don't, because I tend to have an issue with the Epsom salt. It agitates my sensitive areas. This is perfect for sensitive skin. Depending on the bathtub, basically, as you can tell, it's again formed. These imperfections here, I don't worry about those. Okay, and there's that one. So now we're going to go with another yellow. We're going to try to get as much in here as we possibly can. And this is just a cheap way that I usually do things. I mean, you can use this with any kind of mold. You can do it with a bath bomb mold. You can do it with plastic molds, Christmas ball molds. You can use an Easter egg like I am, but it's just the time of year, so I felt like I needed to use the Easter egg. Sorry, I'm busy. I'm watching Friends and I'm on live. I can't be doing that. It won't let me. Obviously, you can see that I'm going to have some left over here. So, what I can do is I can push this over to the side here. Okay. Break this up, as you can see here, and it's going to dry. And then we can come, I'll show you. Here's the green, one of the green ones I've done, and it's already starting to dry a little bit. I want to get as much of the loose product over here. I really pressed this one in pretty hard because apparently it doesn't want to come out. Now, if it doesn't want to come out and it's plastic, you can kind of squeeze around it. Okay, you see how it's lifting off when I squeeze? And that's going to help remove it. There we go. Now we'll let these harden overnight. Basically dry out. These two right here are the very first ones I did about 30 minutes ago. They're still holding shape, but they're they're still damp. And I'm going to let this dry, and then I will put this in there. So just so you guys can see what this looks like. I actually think I'm willing to add a little green into this. Okay. Yeah, which is the eucalyptus. So we're going to get a little bit of the fragrance oil. Okay. And we're putting in here. Oh, shoot. I will be right back. I need some water. Okay, so I'm going to pour some water into my other bottle here. And then we're going to add a little of the eucalyptus into the water. And that's all just depending on how much you want. I'm putting about 6 drops in here. And we're going to use my leaf green color that I have. And I can pretty much do any fragrance I want. These are just the ones I have. I am looking for a rose, which I did find a rose scent that I can use with my beautiful little pink right here. And that is the green. So we're going to add a little hole here, a little well. We're going to pour this in here. And we're going to attempt to turn this green. Now don't forget, remember, we're going to fill this over. Okay. It's the same process as before. We're just mixing the two scents together and the colors together. And the lemongrass and eucalyptus work amazing together. It's going to give it this really therapeutic fragrance, which is something that I love about it. And this is how I work with it. So I make it a pasty, and I'm pressing the fork down and dragging the product through. And that's mixing everything together. And I need it to be wet. You know what? I didn't even pull up. Hold on, you guys. I didn't even pull up my chat window here because apparently Maya here has been messaging me. Hopefully Maya's here and I'm just not seeing her talk to me. But anyway, so I'm just mixing this together. It's not much, but it's going to be great mixed in with this. So we're doing that 3 color here. Okay. And now we've got all 3 scents, and this is going to look like a half Easter egg, which is really cool. Uh-oh. It's not showing me my video. But maybe, possibly, I can figure out what I'm doing here. So, as you can see, you got the different colors in here. You got some orange and some yellow, maybe green, which is why I added the green to it in the first place. Let's see. Okay, that's going to hold. And you can see the little spots. Perfect. We're just going to slide this over here onto. Perfectly flush. Okay. I'm just going to try my squeeze and turn method here to loosen it before I tap on it. I'm going to hold it with my hands and just kind of bounce it and see if I can get it loose. Okay, apparently not. So that's packed really well. So I'm just going to tap on the top and we're going to twist it. This is very, very moisturized and wet. there you go. So there's that. I just want to be able to use all the loose stuff that I can. Okay, so I'm actually going to have a little fun with this one. You know, I want to do another eucalyptus, but the problem is I really want to use colors. Moist and fresh. Haha, you fresh. I don't know if are you talking to me, Maya? Because I'm not seeing anything, but I have my chat open. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, Maya. Unfortunately. This is going to be very wet. Ah, stop it. She's making little jokes. This is definitely a Play-Doh. This is going to be really wet. Can't guarantee I'm going to see everything though, Maya. This is really, really, really wet. I added too much. But that's okay. Because it's definitely a wet sand texture. There's not a lot here. If I can pick everything up with it, I can pat this down and use my bottle. Oops. This is going to need to dry a little bit before it comes out, I feel like. Yeah, that's not going to work right now. It needs to dry out. I'm going to stick it over here to dry out. And this right here, somewhat of a bath bomb. As you can see, oh, wait, you know what? I bet you I can fix this. See? Bam. What? We're going to take and pour this out. That's what I was talking about, my formula not working the way that it should. It's just breaking off, man. So that's okay, because we're about to make a bunch of these here. I need some anyway. So I'm just going to use my hands. Oh no. Oh no. Now, if this had citric acid in it, it would be fizzing. And that's the problem, is my formula, I had the citric acid in there, but for some reason, it didn't want to mix the right way, and so I had to keep adding liquid, which caused it to pretty much activate prematurely. So maybe it's a good thing I did this. Hey, there's a lot of things that happen prematurely, man. A lot. But I have to get all this done before I go see my man tomorrow. No! That started going over to my stuff. Absolutely uncool. Absolutely uncool. Now this is going to be very gooey. I didn't realize it was that much. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. It's running. Okay, I thought I had more baking soda than that. Oops. Well, the fun part comes. cleaning my hands off. 1 second.
My divorce isn't final yet, and we've been on 4 dates. So I'm thinking, thanks.
I'm gonna be fun for you. So I'm gonna take this one because if that one didn't fizz, this one's not gonna fizz. We're just gonna break it up and we're gonna add to it. Why not? That way I can buy more stuff later. Oh, no.
How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
We're coming on to the entire room. I'm Chandler. Marjorie. Hey, you mind if I? No, please. So, what are you in for?
I'm adding in all the dry mixture, that overly wet mixture. I'm trying not to damage the other stuff that I've made. I swear, I love Friends, you guys.
That was a terrible throw. I'm not gonna throw it right to you. That's not real. Look at me. My big concern is what's real.
Okay. So you can see how we went from a runny mixture to that nice Play-Doh mixture, but I'm going to keep mixing this in. It's getting kind of stiff. Shush, Maya. You and your sexual comments. I know what you're going to say to that. Problem is now it's a little too stiff. Just a little at a time. Just to soften it and stop it. Okay, now look, see? There we go. Maya, why do you keep trying to call me? Like, I can't do anything. I think she wants to see me try to type and talk with this hand like this.
You're such a cheater. Hello, little ones. So is Joey gonna stop snoring? Yeah. And a beautiful woman agreed to go out with me. Joey wanted to ask her out, but she picked me. How'd that happen? Because I'm cool.
All right. I'm gonna check that. It's a little sticky. But can you see that chalkiness down here? These little beads, that needs to be absorbed. So you see how it's holding its form? That's what we needed.
Well, are you asleep right now, Joe? Because I don't think you have to wear it unless you are. I know I don't have to. Tastes good.
It's almost like slime. That's like a very stiff slime. Okay. Come on. Okay, so apparently this mixture is going to be too creamy to work. Good thing I have more stepped away. Why are you poking me, Maya? That's creepy. Good thing I'm smart. So, all of these were made from the same batch. So here's another one. I'm just going to take and crumble some off and stick over here. And I am going to mix this together. I need it to be a little powdery but still sticking together. And the more that I use of the orange and yellow, mainly, which is the lemongrass, okay, is going to work with the eucalyptus, which is the green. Okay, so we don't want this wet, sandy. Okay, so you see how it starts crumbling, but it's still holding its form. It's starting to get some of that moisture out because I'm adding in the dry formula here. And that's what I need. So I think this should be enough. That's stupid. Chandler's so cute, funny. So weird. Ah, I just knocked some on the floor. That's just enough for me to vacuum in the morning. All right. So again, I don't know if anyone's talking to me, but if anyone's talking, Maya can translate to me. Not translate, but send me the messages because for some reason it's not showing me anyone talking to me. Okay, so this should be good. We're going to see if it's still too wet. I'll be there for you. It may just still be a little too wet. But I'm going to kind of shake it loose try to anyway. Let's see how it comes out. I'm holding it up so I can knock it loose. I'm not resting it in place, but I think it's a little still too wet, because even with squeezing back and forth, it should be coming out about now. Okay, so I feel like this is just a little too much. It's like, no, it doesn't want to come out. But, see, it's not wanting to come out.
Hey everybody, this is Rachel and Heather Lincoln High survivor. This is everybody. This is Chandler and Phoebe and Joey and my brother Ross. Sure.
Okay.
I was thinking you just thought it was Monica's geeky older brother. I did. So do you think? I try not to let my intense vulnerability become any kind of factor. But do you think it would be okay if I asked you out sometime?
The thing I like about mixing my two things together is that two-toned effect that it gives it. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Look how that's breaking up. That's what I needed. That loose, powdery, wet, sandy effect. Still not sure if it's loose enough yet. Okay. So I'm going to try this again. I have no idea what you sent me, Maya. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this a different way. See? That's what happens. That's why you don't do that. Dang it. I was about to something. It's a little bit harder when you're using stuff that you've already prepared, because when you're doing that, you're remixing it. So it's a little bit more difficult to work with. All right. Maybe, possibly, I can just let all this, like, dry out a little bit more before I put it in here. Because I'm trying to go through and carefully remove this, but for some reason, it wants to be some kind of stupid. All right, it's a little messed up on the top, but that will be one for me. So the way that you keep that from doing that is you do this number, okay? And then you're going to do this. Uh-oh, wait a second. The good thing I like about these plastic eggs, you can see where there is an open space. So okay. So I'm just going to continue holding this in place. As you can tell, I'm holding it in the air. Oh, that was my finger. It's the top that holds on the hardest. I should let it dry in here, but I don't feel like it will dry fully inside. So I'm just kind of, doing this. Now,
you've got like 14 hours until she has to be at the airport. And you're sitting here in a hallway with a 28-year-old cheerleader with a fat lip. Oh, this is so amazing. I can't believe my brother's getting married and in London. I mean, it's just so romantic.
okay. So again, this is what happens when you tap on it a little too much. But since it's wet, I can take, you can see, I can kind of squeeze it in. We're going to let that dry. Okay, this is broken. I'm not going to use that. Okay. So we're going to grab another one because I bought a whole pack of them today. That could be what's causing the issue. All right.
This is one of those, if she doesn't come, we don't.
Where is my eggs? There it is. There it is. You know, I wonder if I would be able to make a full egg like this. We're going to try.
This must have cost him a fortune. I can't believe he did this. What, Ross, remember back in college when he fell in love with Carol and bought her that ridiculously expensive crystal duck? What did you just say?
So when me crossing my hands like this and squeezing, I'm putting enough pressure on it. Hey, it's a Julie.
I mean, isn't that just genuine gruff spit on your neck, man?
We're going to see if this works. I don't think it's going to work. Because I couldn't get it to work with my bath bomb mixture either. Because there was just too much of a issue trying to release it.
Ross, hi, it's Rachel. I'm just calling to say that everything's fine, and I'm really happy for you and your cat. So obviously, I am over you. I am over you. And that, my friend, is what they call closure. I got a message from you. Oh my God, Ross, no, hang up the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Yeah, it didn't really work. Because you got that. Oh well. We tried. I'm not going to try with this. It's hard for the eggs to work like that. I don't know why. But again, this mixture is a little bit different compared to bath bombs. So that works like that as well. You know what? I'm going to try that with this. Let's see. I really want to try to make an egg. I want it to overfill. I'm a little sad here because I keep knocking into these wet ones here.
Please tell me you didn't say anything to Rachel about me and the girl from the coffee place.
See, there's a crack here.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel. You know, I can't believe I even thought of getting back together with you. We are so over. Fine by me. And hey, just so you know, it's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of squeeze the bottom part here to release. See, maybe it will work. See, it's this.
Shut up. The camera adds 10 pounds. So how many cameras are actually on? I can't go to my own prom without a date. I can't. It's too late.
I think we've seen enough. Let's talk. Let's go. Let's show 'em. Okay, Dad. Ready, Sean? Ready or not? Here comes your knight in shining.
It'll be a weird looking egg. But we're going to see if I can get it to work. I'm squishing this down, like legit, to blend it together. But if I can make this work, that's going to be awesome. Because I'm keeping it. Hey, Maya, are you still watching? Are you excited to see this is going to work? Because I sure as the heck am.
It's just gonna be too hard. It's Ross.
Uh-oh, it's really loose.
Watch him get married.
Yay!
You know,
It's an egg.
It is.
And with it being so soft, I can kind of squish it together a little bit more and press it in place. I'm going to place this in a special place in my heart. I'm going to stick it right over here and let it do its thing. Okay, I'll go back to doing this.
Check it out. Check this out. It says here there's a place you can go to rent videos of all the music. It's almost as good as being there. It's better. You can't go to a museum in your underwear. Well, you could. Probably just the one time. I bet we can get videos of all the sites. Get a VCR in our hotel room. We'd never even have to go outside. If we do that, we gotta rent Die Hard.
Reply so you can have your head here. There's my hair, or head, Maya. Oh my god. She wants to see my ugly mug.
The 10th time I've peed since I've been here. It's also like the 10th time you told us. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
Booyah.
I'll tell you, it's a lot easier having 3 babies by your the noise beginning to fuck on your bladder. I'm so sick of being pregnant. You'll be happy to I get is from a cup of coffee, which of course is decaf, and oh, I'm pregnant.
All right. She said no video. I'm in Facebook Messenger. My hands are busy. I cannot. All right. All right, we're done. Wow. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them made. So I'm going to line these up. And then tonight I'm going to bring the fan over here. And we are going to make sure there's enough space between them so the air can get through and dry them. All right, there you go. So what's up? That's the way it works, man. Wow, I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna decide if it will work. You guys want to test? I want to test this out and see if it fizzes. I don't think it's gonna, but I will go grab some water right quick. They don't like the angle that I'm in. That's for sure. Y'all see everything. Let's go down and see if it fizzles. Because I'm wearing some baggy ass clothes. Hey, let's see. I don't know if it's going to work. A little. Let's see. Nah. See, my mixture didn't work. But I just want to show you how this dissolves in water since it didn't fizz. And the water pretty. And it smells good too. Yeah. So what do you think? It starts to dissolve and then you just break it up, move it around. Same thing goes for, where's the one that's messed up? Same thing goes for these. I love these. They're so cool. Just rub them and break them up and mix them around and they dissolve. But this is cold water. Anyways, so yeah, it makes you feel really soft, which is why I like these. It is one of my skin secrets. But you have to make sure it's really warm water. That way it works. Oh, so now I got him some stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to end this, go wash myself up, and see you guys later.